Hi, Dylan. How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So if you just talk me through sort of the process of developing like the look and feel of this Batman, because it's quite different, isn't it? So like you've got his new suit, a new Batmobile, along with the sort of reaction when you first saw it in the flesh.
Well, Matt is a writer director and he's a very thorough writer and he takes his time in the writing process. James Chinlin is a production designer that we had worked with, many times on the Apes movies. He comes into our process very early. So as Matt's writing, James is starting to develop the look and feel of what the city looks like. But it was specifically to answer your question, it's Matt's writing of this character in year 2. He's alone. He's by himself. He's not, he can't rely on, a team of people to help him build his suit and his Batmobile. So we needed to find something that felt, very early on in this Batman's career. He hadn't quite perfected being Batman. It needed to feel tactical yet intimidating. The suit did, but so did the car. So it was a fun kind of exploration. James was a part of, the car exploration with Ash Thorpe. It's just exciting because with Batman, you get all these great, gadgetries and things that, the fans love, but you got to do something different with it.
Definitely. Reeves has done an amazing job like humanizing all the villains and the heroes. What would you say is your favorite character moment from the film?
Well, I don't want to give that away because it's some of the special. There's certain moments where, we've talked about we weren't interested in doing an origin story, but the ways in which we hit upon the things that everybody knows about, Bruce Wayne losing his parents, those things to me were really well done, and that all the credit goes to Matt. Of course, he wrote a great script, and he just found ways to hit you with things you knew, but in a different execution, so it comes across as surprising. I'm talking around it because I don't, of course, want to give it away, but after it comes out, we can talk again. And I can tell you, I have there's certain scenes and certain things that happen that I just think, with Greg's photography and our beautiful actors, everybody's just so great. So we'll have to pick that conversation up after release.
Definitely. And just talk about the score quickly. What was that like hearing that for the first time as well? Because it's just amazing.
Wait, say that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
The score is just absolutely amazing as well.
Well, Michael Giacchino is, a long friend of Matt's, and they've worked together, I think 7 or 8 times. He did 2 of the Apes movie scores. He's just a brilliant composer. Much like James Chinlin, who came in early, Michael comes in early too. When we did Robert's his batsuit test, his screen test. When we did Robert's screen test, Michael had written the Batman theme suite for Matt, and Matt asked me to sit in the car and listen to it. And as we went in and we saw Rob do his screen test, we had that music playing. So Michael had been, part of the DNA of this story from the get-go.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything you can tell us about the HBO series at all? Because we know that sort of links in.
Well, what we loved about working with Warner Brothers is they have, they're dead set on making big ticket entertainment for theaters, but they also have HBO Max. So it allowed us to think about other things that we wanted to explore that we couldn't do in this movie, but characters that we really were falling in love with. Colin Farrell is just a guy we adore, and Oz, his version of Oz, was just somebody we wanted more of. So HBO Max agreed, and so we have a project in the works with him.
Yeah. And what was your favorite moment about this whole journey? Because Batman is such an iconic character.
I don't know. It's been 5 years. It's been a very arduous process with all the things that we're going through in this world, but the team was great. The crew was amazing. And these actors really just showed up. But, doing another movie with Matt, this is my 3rd movie with him. I just feel very lucky.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for your time today. Great film. Thank you so much.
Thank you.